Talking to anybody? Hello. This is Callan, Lord of Fire, here for an amazing broadcast. And I fire everything I said for the past 4. But yeah. Well, welcome. 2 viewers. Thank you for joining me. Okay, 1 reviewer. Never mind. So welcome, whoever is here. Thank you for joining me. I am going to be answering questions and comments and such. Unfortunately, YouTube is being terrible and it will not let me do anything about the chat. I've tried my best, but there's this nice website called Mibit. You can just click that link and enter a nickname, and bam, I could see anything you'd ever possibly need to say right there. A couple people are in there already, I think. So unfortunately, I keep losing the Mibit page that I have right with me, so that's pretty bad. But regardless, I will find it now on my page somewhere. There it is. I've got, oh my gosh, Kyler Nuva is in the chat. Hello. We've got people here. Neat. I did not expect that. Anyway, so yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Nice little conversation going on in the comments right now, I guess. But that's neat. I don't even know if they're watching. It might not be. It doesn't matter because whatever. I'm just gonna go do what I do. So it looks like I'm picking up a little bit. 5 people. That's not terrible. It actually kind of is terrible for a 10,000 subscriber channel and only 5 is. But whatever. I guess I'll probably repeat this later, but I'm going to potentially in this stream be giving away 3 Bionicle figures. That's right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's right. I got some extra stuff. Here, I'm going to put this in the Mibit chat. Link this. Anyway, so yeah, I am going to be giving away some Bionicle figures because I got a big box of stuff, and 3 of these figures I already have, and I'm very happy with the first ones I already have, so why bother get another one? I don't really need them. These are classic Bionicle sets, so if you have ever been curious as to what it would be like to have one of the old ones and you never have, this might be the opportunity for you. That's right. Hooray. We'll see. I'll probably repeat all this when more people show up. But as of right now, I only got 6 viewers, 7. That's not terrible. And maybe we'll pick up from there. So it's usually a little more helpful to have someone to bounce questions off of in one of these streams, but I don't really have anybody like that right now, but that's okay because now I'm picking up on people. Anyway, so yes, I'm just going to repeat that because now more people are picking up. I'm going to be giving away sets later. Old Generation 1 Bionicle sets, fairly old, to 2003 and younger. So thank you for joining me, all people who are here. I hope you'll probably have a pretty good chance of winning these because there's not going to be that many people here. Yeah, and against my better judgment, I will probably be mailing these myself with my own money, yada, yada, yada. But you know what? You guys have allowed me to actually make that money by watching my videos on YouTube. So it's really pretty fair, to be honest. It's more than fair that I would obviously not pay the shipping and such. Yeah, I've been rambling to myself because not many people around here, but things are picking up. Better look in the chat. Anyway, so if you guys in the chat are watching, please throw me your questions now, and I will tell you the sets that I will be giving away later. So yeah, the chat's getting pretty nice, but it seems like people are having more talking to each other than they okay. Can they be signed? I'm not sure if that's talking about if he's asking about the things that I was talking about earlier. I said I will be giving sets. Someone might be asking, can they be signed? And if that is what you want, if that is what you want, then yeah, I can sign the sets. That might not make any sense because in your sets, I could maybe sign the inside of a set. Any Rahi sets? From Kyler Nuva asks. No, sorry, no Rahi sets. Who do you think is better, Kasi or Galator? Kasi or Galator? Probably Galator. Galator's got a lot more. I feel like he's got sort of a funnier character individual. Just an angry person. I like angry people. Hello, Jojo. Welcome to my live stream. Do you have anything to say? No. Okay. Thank you. Where is Brendan? I'm not sure what Brendan is up to. Braxton? No. My friend Brendan. I have a neighbor named Braxton who's got a little brother named Brendan. But I also know Brendan Shadowgear, and he and I have not spoken in a while because I don't know. He doesn't really want to talk to me anymore for some reason. Oh well. But point is, he. So yeah, I have no idea where he is. I know he made a video relatively recently. It was an interesting school video. It was experimental, kind of neat. When will I update my personal mock, my self mock? Callan, I'll bring him in here. Why not? I will update him eventually, but as of right now, I will. Actually, probably not. I don't know. I like the way he is now. I'm not going to say he's perfect. I hate it when people say I've just gotten to the point where I finished my self mock. He's done forever. I'm not going to say that, but I am going to say that I've just gotten to the point where I'm fairly happy with him, and I've focused more on making videos rather than actually, hey, yeah. Anyway, I've gotten to the point where I'm making videos rather than actually making mocks as much. So yeah, I'm not as focused on my self mock. Jojo, please stop. Yeah, this is my Tahoe. Anyway, oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, nice headphones. Also, someone else commented earlier with a question. What's your opinion on Bionicle 2015 story? If I have not established that, I'm not the biggest fan. I can see it's the story itself. Like, I guess the figures are okay enough, and I feel like the kids can have fun with them. But I'm as far as the way they've done the story and communicated it with the cartoons, not the biggest fan. I think they could do a little bit better. Anyway, I can ask if you want more questions about that. Just hit me with more questions, more details. What's your opinion on how do you start a mock? I usually start a mock. That's a good question. When I'm building a mock, I usually start with whatever comes easiest in that terms of build. With the giant Makuta mock, I started with the body because I thought that would make the most sense. The body is the most important thing for something like that. So for the giant Makuta mock, I started with the body. It really depends. I don't really have like a formula when it comes to making a mock. Usually I start with whatever inspires me, like some neat little design. Yeah, I don't know. There are lots of good discussion going on in the comments. So unfortunately, it's a little. Some of them are for people in the comments. Have you seen these new Bionicle video? Absolute trash. Not entirely sure about that. Well, what types of sets are you giving away? Canister from 2000. Well, actually, one's technically not a canister, but it's only a part of a set that's not a canister. So anyway, it's how do you start a mock? You're just putting parts together. Yeah, I already answered that one. That guy must have reiterated his question later. Anyway, so does your brother like the old lines as much as you did? Jojo, what do you think of the old Bionicle stuff?
I like it better than the new.
Oh, really? Why? Because why?
Because I hate their masks.
You hate the what?
The new masks.
I kind of agree. I don't really like the mask connection point. I like the idea in concept. What I don't like is the fact that it took that they're making that there's this new head connection now, and like it's very limited. You can pretty much, this new head is good and the new masks are good. I like that connection. I just wish that was the established thing forever, because that would make it more compatible. The fact that they are introducing it now this late in the game makes it almost kind of pointless, and I would rather just go back to stud mouth connections. But whatever. Jojo, you are a stinker. You don't think I can see you? I brainwashed him. Maybe I have. Jojo, but have I brainwashed you into hating the Gen 2? I don't actually hate the Gen 2 sets. I made a bunch of videos on my second channel criticizing them, and people lit those videos up. Oh, this guy's a whiner. He's just these aren't reviews. These are just whining. And yeah, maybe you're right, but I feel like I have an opinion and I should say it. If I don't say it very well, fair enough. Criticize me for that. I deserve it. But just because you have an opinion doesn't mean you shouldn't share it. And if I do share it poorly, I welcome all those negative comments. But you live and you learn. So I made those videos. They're up to you whether you think they're helpful or just me complaining. It's up to you. They're definitely not my best videos. They're pretty, and I will give them the weak defense of I made them on the fly. I just filmed them back to back on one day, and I had nothing written down. And people said, well, why didn't you write them down? Obviously, you felt they were worth talking about. Yeah, I did feel like they were worth talking about, but I didn't really feel like spending tons of time on them, because I like doing the animation stuff, because the animation stuff appeals to everybody more than my thoughts of what the Bionicle line is. I'm not a review channel. I make animations and I write stuff, and that's the content that people want. So I just wanted to do something I wanted to do and talk about the sets on my second channel, because I had that option. So that's what I did. I'm not sure if anyone really cares or is listening about this. 21 viewers. That's great. Thank you very much. Thank you all for joining. Just reiterating, what did you ever figure out what happened to your other channel? We did not figure out what happened to Custom Bionicle. All we know is that it did get killed. When is the next Mata skit coming out? I am really, now that I'm back home, the problem with the reason why I didn't make an episode to the Quest Search Part 2 is because I've tried twice to make the second episode. I've already written the second episode, the second and third episode, and I even have the voices for the second and third episode, but I have not finished them because it's just been kind of hard finding a good place where I've been able to, where I can film and comfortably out, and I've attempted to twice, and it's just been messed up both times. I've had other things in the way. Thank you for trying to shoot down on me with my Akimu figure. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You are like the little instigator. Maybe people are more entertained by you crawling around back there. I don't know. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Whatever. Anyway, but I do plan on continuing Quest Search. I hope to have probably 5 episodes, and then I'll go back to the normal mundane Mata routine. But there are a couple other things that I want to have upcoming that I need to get done soon. So I'll just throw these out there now. there's this company called Zing that sent me these figures called Stikbots. Yes, Zing.
They're called stick. I think they know what Stikbots are.
No, Jodo, they don't know what Stikbots are because these are very brand new figures. Some of them might know. If you've seen the amazing animation by Pally Studios,
I already showed them.
you can't show you haven't showed these people anybody. This is everyone. These are people from my YouTube channel.
You're forgetting the green one.
The green one, I don't need the green one right now. I just need a couple to demonstrate what they are. Okay, there's the green one. He's in a chair. Whatever.
There's also a see-through one.
Okay, but they sent me some of these to make videos with. So I want to work on one of these in the next week. So
I made one today.
Yes, Jojo started making a video with the app and phone stuff. Awesome. Yeah, you made 2 videos. So he's much faster. Oh yeah. Okay, let me just double explain. Company called Zing made these figures called Stikbots. They're kind of like stringy figures, and you can pose them, and they have suction cups as hands and feet. They're pretty handy. They're cute little toys, and they're doing a stop motion campaign. So they sent they're actually finding some Bionicle animators on YouTube and sending them their products for free to promote this product. So I will make a couple of these. I won't make too many, but they did take the time to send me these things for free, which was really nice of them. So I will make a couple little skits. Pally Studios already made one that is amazing, so I recommend you check it out. His channel. I'll probably link it eventually. It's hard to do that on a live stream, but if you look up Pally Studios Stikbot on YouTube, it's a great video, great animation, and so that's something that I'm going to try and work on this week. Before December is, I'm going to try and get back to my roots with Mata because I got a couple pressing deadlines. I want to make the Stikbots video as soon as possible. And I also want to make. I also have a school project that I'm doing a lot of green screen effects for, and yeah, a lot of green screen effects for, and it's going fairly well. But I got to finish that one by this upcoming next Tuesday. So I have less than a week to finish it. It's not going to be very long, but the green screen effects, since I'm practicing with it for the first time, it's a little time consuming. But that's what should be coming next, as well as a Stikbot video. Then I will get back to work on Mata and stuff. So hopefully that'll all work out. Let me look at the chat and see what's going on. Everyone seems to be enjoying talking to each other, so that's cool. Hey, Callan, have you seen the newest Order of Montanui files? You're in it. I'm not entirely sure if by that you mean the videos, this is from Connor Hoffman, who is Wombat Combat Productions on YouTube. He has made quite a few. Animations. Well, he's made a couple animations that are really awesome. But mostly recently, he's been making some. What am I saying? Mock videos, and he made one with CallanLoF recently. His version of Callan, and so that was pretty cool. So I think he might be talking about that. If he's talking about the Callan mock video, then yes, I have seen it, and it's a great mock.
I just shot myself in the face with your thingy.
Don't shoot yourself in the face with my thingy, my gun, whatever it is. If Order of Montanui Files is like a type chat thing he's doing, I have not read that, but that sounds neat.
What is this weapon thing anyway? A hammer gun?
Yeah, it's like a hammer gun. That's his gimmick. He's got a bullet in his hammer.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Like, what if he's working on a mask and a bullet comes out and destroys the mask?
I don't know. How do you come up with a plot in a mod episode? Well, I've had writers in the past, and they've come up with plots. Oh yeah, that's slideshows. Connor Hoffman confirmed. So yes, I have seen your CallanLoF slideshow. Awesome. For his mock, that is. How do I come up with a plot in a mod episode? I just sort of. Some people come up with funny ideas, and and we usually just figure out a script. I figure out a script, and it's pretty basic. There's no real formula. I usually just think of a funny idea and do it, and then it usually ends up being terrible. So anyway, what other questions were there? What are my thoughts on the 2016 sets? I don't know. They look kind of weird. I'm going to reserve my judgment for when I actually get them in hand. But the early pictures, I do not like the silver on the masks at all. I don't like the translucence. I don't like that they're making the masks half and half. I think that's kind of not cool. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. But hopefully they'll be okay. I like a lot of the new armor pieces they're making, but unfortunately, cool armor pieces do not a great set make. So early impression, not great, but hopefully they will look better in person. Crossing my fingers. I take a lot of time writing and going over my scripts. It's really editing videos. It takes forever to post. Annie. Yeah, same. That's Kyler Nuva in the group chat. How many episodes have you yourself made on your own? I have not kept 100% track, but I did make my 2 favorite episodes of Mata that I made entirely on my own were Akaku and Play, which the Akaku is the one with where Tahu tries out his Mask of X-Ray Vision, and I like that one. I thought that one was kind of fun.
Wait, is that crap?
Yeah, just please, can you please go somewhere else? And I love you, Jojo. You're my brother, and you're my best friend.
Happy birthday.
But you're not exactly the greatest live stream material. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I love you. Give me a hug.
Put on your mask, Jackie.
Okay, all right. Might as well. I'll do it. I got my Spider-Man jacket mask. Good. If I can get it. I can do it. There we go. I'm Spider-Man.
No, you're not.
Whatever.
I have my own costume with gloves and a mask.
That's awesome. All right, why don't you put it on and go fight crime as Spider-Man?
Wait, no. Why don't you do it? And I'll keep the audience entertained.
Yeah, no thanks. I don't think your costume could fit on me. Anyway, do you like the more technique-based torso builds for the 2016 sets? I like that idea a lot. I am definitely interested to see it physically, because I think that's a great way of moving on. They could have just if I expected anything, if I expected the laziest thing for LEGO to do, it would be just do the exact same gear swinging thing they did with 2015 over again. But they did not. They actually did something different. So that is nice. And I'm interested to see how it works in person. So I'll give them props for changing the chest and body. It looks like they might be still using the same body pieces. I don't know if they are. If they are, I really hope they aren't. But what do you think of Captain America: Civil War? If you're talking about the new trailer, I thought it was neat, but it really kind of surprised me in that I thought it would be like, it feels a lot smaller scale than I thought it would. Seeing them all running to fight each other made me think of Power Rangers. It looks like it's still. I'm not going to say it looks terrible, but it looks not like the movie I was expecting. So I'm interested to see it, obviously. But yeah, the trailer was interesting. Black Panther looks cool, and yeah, it was neat. I'm hopeful for it. The gears are poking out of their butts. Yeah, that is weird. I'm not. Hopefully, at least it's different. I will give them that, like, the waist gimmick. I don't know. They are trying something, so I'll give them points for that. But it might not work. Hopefully, it'll work. Mock advice was great. Thank you. It's over. Someone asked, when will my mock advice return? I'm not sure if it will ever return. David, you're on video. Do not walk on this side of the room.
Why?
Because you're on video and I'm doing a live stream.
Oh.
Hey, Davix is here. Yeah.
But that is a very weird voice.
Yeah, thank you. David, you're seriously.
Wow.
Wow.
Get back over there.
All right, fine. I'm going to go off video for a moment. I'll tell you, David, when you can go. There you can go. All right. All right,
Yes.
Captain America's cool. Gear functions on the button. Oh, yeah, I already read this. Captain America Civil War or Batman versus Superman Dawn of Justice? I would definitely... That's interesting because if we're talking trailers, I kind of think the Batman versus Superman Dawn of Justice one did a better job of selling the movie to someone skeptical than Civil War did. But the fact that I am more skeptical of Batman versus Superman ultimately leads me to, if I had to choose to see only one movie, it would be Civil War in a heartbeat, because Civil War is, because I think Marvel has proven that they are pretty competent with their movies. But I was not a huge fan of Man of Steel, so I am not expecting too much from Batman versus Superman. So yeah, if I had to go on trailer hype, I'd say probably Dawn of Justice's trailer looked a little more, I don't know, it had some cool images in there. So it did more to sell the movie to me than Civil War, but that's because I don't have any expectations for Batman versus Superman, and I did have big expectations for Civil War. So yeah. Hope that answered your question. What happened to Callan and Davix? Okay, that's a good question. Callan and Davix is on indefinite hiatus for right now because I've kind of lost motivation to make it, and I've just gotten really sucked up into making Mata and my Bionicle skits with the new sets. And so yeah, I just not really as into making those lately. So yeah. Have I heard of I have heard of Tawa of Fire before. Hooray for Tawa.
Who's Tawa?
He's a guy on YouTube.
A guy on YouTube. Sounds like Tawa.
What? Yeah, that's why his name's Tawa, because it sounds like Tawa. Boy. Anyway. Hey, Jojo. Anyway. Oh my gosh. Angst. One sec. Okay, sorry.
Or quiet.
Or what? Jojo, anyway, have you seen Okoto Studios? No, I have not seen. I have not seen Okoto Studios. Me and my bro did something like Callan and Davix, but it is called Huki and Hafu. It's good. Interesting. Subscribe. LOL, that burned, Jojo. I don't know what you burned me with. But
with the coastal.
Oh yes.
With
Oh, also Swing Low left us. He wished me a happy birthday. Thank you. Oh yeah, I did not establish on this stream. Yeah, it's my birthday today. That's why this is stream, and that's why the stream is called Birthday Stream or whatever. I'm trying to do stop motion. What app should I use? I don't use an app to do stop motions. Not for sure. I don't know what, I would listen to the rest of the chat for recommendations as to what stop motion app to use, because I just use a digital camera.
Hey, Dad told you.
And I can show you that digital camera.
I'm not kidding. It's not funny.
But yeah. Anyway. Waiting to get over 9,000.
The online community should think that brothers.
Don't worry, I believe in you. What?
I believe in you.
You believe? Thank you, Jojo. All right.
I believe in you to die.
You want me to die? Okay, thanks a lot.
Kinda.
Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Hey, right as I stuck my face in the camera, you covered. Oh, thank
Okay, Jojo. God. You're really making this annoying. Technical difficulties. Ugh! I believe I can fall. Okay, so now that I'm not really getting any questions from the comments right now. Let me see if I missed some. Help, there is a banana up my nose. Amazing. When I first saw Pohatu, I thought his waist would twist. Are you interested of the new Legos Dimensions games? Are you interested in the new Lego Dimensions game? It looks like it would be pretty fun, but I'm just not. Someone also asked if I'm a gamer, and the answer is no. So I'm not a huge gamer, and so as fun as a game like that looks, it looks like a big pain on the wallet, and I've got other things I'd like to spend my money on than video games. Why is Cassie a butt sometimes? I don't know. Well, only he can answer that question. Actually, what do you want for Christmas? Ooh, I want Bionicle 2016 because as whether I like the sets or not, it's always interesting to test out the product and see what's in store, because it looks like and to see how well I can animate with it. So yeah, I want Bionicle 2016 for Christmas. Pretty much it. I don't have tons of things that I've been wanting, honestly. But oh boy, Jojo used a Kimu. Jojo's a comedy genius. Oh no. Well, he's not a live stream genius, that's for sure. He does not know the right times to speak in. And I only got the protectors for Christmas last year, since that was all that was out. That's true. I actually, when I first went to the store, I only found the protectors in the first store that I went to, because I was searching Targets in anticipation for the new sets, and I only found 2 of the protectors. So, because what the heck, I bought them anyway. And then later that night, I was lucky enough to find a Target that had like a ton of them. So the only ones I was missing at that time were Golly and Anua, and then some of the other protectors. But I did get a few of the protectors and a few of the Toa that night, so that was fun. I remember really enjoying playing with those for the first time, and it is always nice to. I guess the one advantage of them using the same system over and over again is that you have lots of armor to upgrade the sets at your disposal. The only problem is, I feel like if we're going to judge these sets as sets, we need to judge them on everything they contain and how they are supposed to be designed. And that's why, as sets, I don't think the 2015 Toa are 100% awesome. I think they are flawed, but they're definitely not the worst sets. I would say Tahu 2015 is a lot better than Tahu 2008. The Mystica Tahu is not very good. Stars Tahu is not very good. So he's the best Tahu in 2 waves, but from the past 3 waves of Tahus. Here's one. Do I miss the old days on mock pages? I kind of do. It was a simpler time. It was nice to just talk in the Skype groups. It was much slower. I remember I used to talk in Skype groups, in mock pages groups, not Skype groups. In mock pages groups, where basically we just left posts, and it was a very slow commenting process. This one was already answered, but I'll answer it again. Do you ever plan on revamping yourself mock? Maybe eventually, but I'm not going to say I won't. But I'm pretty happy with how he is right now. If I ever get like a real, I need to revamp him, I will. But right now, I'm just sort of I'm more focused on the video stuff than animating, and I haven't done a ton with my full-sized Callan mock. So I'm pretty happy with how he is for now. When did you start getting interested into Bionicle? 2003. My first set was Tahu Nuva, and I really loved them. And then I remember holding him and playing with them and being like, well, shoot, I only got one toy. I got to get others. And now I'm overwhelmed with Bionicles, and it's kind of a mess. Mystica Hater. Get ready for the second Mystica Rebellion. Oh, boy. I don't think the Mystica are the worst sets ever, but Tahu is not Tahu. That's not Tahu. That's a red figure. Also his putting Metru armor on those long Visorak limbs is a terrible idea for someone like Tahu. Tahu's supposed to be well armored, and he's got these skinny upper arms and thighs. It was so yeah. Mystica Tahu is good, but not as good as Tahu. Which Tahu? Do you mean Tahu Mata? Why does your self-mock have a Ruru? Well, it's because when I was initially building my self-mock, I wanted to make him red because I love red characters, and I just felt like of all the masks that I had that were red, the best one for my purposes of being the best one of my collection at the time was Nuri's mask, 2004 Nuri. So that is why I started off with his red and silver Ruru, and so yeah, that's why he has a Ruru. And since then, I've gotten the normal Mata Red Ruru, which I like a lot better because it's so cool. It's nice and pretty. I like Krika because of those navy blue pieces. Did Krika actually have navy blue pieces? I never got the set. I thought he was black. Maybe I'm crazy. Huh. Or do you like Nidiki? I like Nidiki. Nidiki is great. Onua because of purple. I actually personally I don't think Onua purple really fits on Onua, to be brutally honest. I think that was an Onepu thing. And the fact that they're just throwing purple on Onua is like, I guess it's neat, but I don't know. Never really felt like Onua. I honestly prefer the good old gray that Onua was known for. Oh, Kreka. Okay, that makes much sense. Someone said Kreka with the navy blue pieces. Okay, yeah, Kreka had white and black pieces. Kreka had white and dark blue pieces. Confusion. I love it. What else is there? Will you look me up on mock pages? If I remember, I will look up DE creations on mock pages. Okay, TTV or BZ Power. I personally don't use either very much. I don't really use either for news. Honestly, I just use Facebook because that's pretty handy. Perfect, but I didn't like the trans purple with the dark purple. I'm not sure what that was referring to. I think that might have been Onua. CallanLoF. Onua should have had dark green. Not sure I would agree with that sentiment, but it could work. I did see one mock that used little dark green highlights, and it looked pretty neat, so it's possible. Onua should have had orange. Maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't think any of the Toa other than OG Tahu need orange. Pohatu was fine with it in 2008, but I personally prefer the brown, and I think those are the only two who've had orange. I've heard my friend IDS5621 has joked that Pohatu in Fantoka is more of a Tahu figure than Mystica Tahu, which is funny and true. I actually agree with that. I think that that version of the Kakama actually looks more like a Hao than Tahu's weird Mystica Hao. Kopaka's armor should be silver instead of gold. Agreed, but for some reason they're still putting they made him more silver this time, and I'm like, okay, good. And then they still give him those gold pieces on his thighs. I don't understand that at all. They're really going way overboard on the gold and silver. The thing that was neat about the original Toa, in my opinion, is that when they got their normal red and orange normal colors, and then when they got the gold masks, it was like a big contrast from the rest of their body. And it gave them a unifying factor because each one of them had the same colored mask, but their mask was also distinctly different from the rest of their body. Now the gold masks are kind of, it's less uniform with the new sets because some of them already have gold on them and some of them don't. So it's kind of weird. I'm not the hugest fan of that. Hey, Jampot's here. Welcome, Jampot. Gold is love, gold is life. Well, I'm sure I do like gold, but I feel like they should tone down on it with the original Toa. Only 2 pieces of gold on Kopaka. Yeah, I don't really. Why are there even 2 pieces if they're not going to put more than that? I think that's kind of silly, in my opinion. What do you think of the Bionicle community on Google+? I don't use Google+ very much, so I can't really say too much. If it's people from YouTube, then I could say that I like some people from YouTube. So yeah, I don't know. Do you guys see the resemblance between the Civil War poster and a Bionicle comic poster? Oh yeah, I saw that link. That's great. That's funny. Yeah, I've waited 5 years for this. I'm here. Thank you, Jampot. Welcome, Jampot. Smog likes gold. It's true. Smaug does like gold. I actually, fun fact, if any of you ever heard of the original Hobbit cartoon, I love it. It's an old Rankin Bass cartoon, and it's a good old cartoon. It's a short version of The Hobbit. And in that movie, they called Smaug Smog. And I always thought that, and when the movies came around and called him Smaug, I thought that was kind of stupid because smog sounds better because it's just like, I don't know, just sounds like SMOG, the word smog. I thought that was cooler. But apparently, it actually, according to the original, Tolkien actually has a pronunciation guide, and it is supposed to be pronounced Smaug. I don't really like that very much. I prefer smog. But Smaug is the way to pronounce it, which is totally relevant to my Bionicle channel, and the fact that I am have turned 19 today. Hooray! Bionicle is returning. Where there's a whip, there's a way. Oh yes! Yes! But that was not the original, that was not the Hobbit cartoon. That is the... Here's the funny thing. Another Ralph Bakshi made the Lord of the Rings animated movie, and that was pretty good, but I don't think it did very well. And it was like just a cartoon movie, and it was like the first movie and the first half of Lord of the Rings. Yeah, this is good. There was a guy named Ralph Bakshi, and he made the first half. It was like half of the Lord of the Rings trilogy in one animated movie, and so because they did that, Rankin Bass decided to make Return of the King as a cartoon movie because Ralph Bakshi, the other guy, wasn't going to make the he never made the second half. So yeah, that's random information right there. Hey Jojo, you're back. What's up?
Back.
Anyway, Smaug. Yeah, Smaug. Honestly, my first experience on Lord of the Rings on film. Interesting. The Bakshi
Wait,
film
you
was your
made-
first. Interesting.
You made the Lord of the Rings film?
No. Someone was saying that the animated. Remember the animated Lord of the Rings film Dad showed you? The you probably don't. But
Wait, what?
do you remember the animated Lord of the Rings film?
What?
It's the one where they were all fighting. Whatever. You probably don't. You're a little.
Wait, what? Tell me. I think I remember something you're
I don't know.
talking about.
Yeah, this is totally relevant to my stream.
I did it.
Anyway, did you know my actual username is Dragon Eye Creations? Oh, I did not know that. Thank you for the information. I will remember that. What characters do you wish to see in Bionicle Gen 2? Honestly, as far as story goes, I think it's just better to stick with the original Toa. I don't really think I'm interested in seeing any more of the original Bionicle characters transition into Gen 2. Let's just stick with the original Toa and Bakuda. It's fine for me. Oh, shoot. Larn left. Oh, no. Larnu left. Okay. Well, rest in peace, Larnu. Barnu. Balthanu. What happened? Oh, no. Lots of confusion. I want Truth About Bio 2 Part 7. He'll probably make it eventually. Larnu, that is. Are you excited for Nexo Knights? The sets look all right. Not particularly, though. Because the cartoon looks just like Ninjago, to be honest. Like they didn't do any. I know it's the same 3D style, but I feel like it would have been kind of nice if they made some kind of variation of the cartoon, just like something that was more stylized. But it looks like it. The trailer really made me think it's like, oh, look, Bionicle is now. I someone named Lego Mation Studios entered. Or someone calling themselves that. I'm not sure if it's the original channel, but that threw me off. My apologies. But point is, Nexo Knights. It looks just like. It honestly looks just like Ninjago, except now it's with knights fighting other monsters. So I'm not the hugest fan of Ninjago, so I don't know. Not really looking forward to it. What are your expectations for The Force Awakens? I am cautiously optimistic. I hope it's good, but and I will probably almost definitely see it. But I don't know. I'm crossing my fingers that it'll be a good movie. But at the same time, it would be kind of hilarious if it was just as awful as the prequels. Do you like Bionicle in Wave 1 or the wave that is coming in 2016? If you mean, do I prefer the 2001 Toa to... I think he means, do I prefer the 2015 Toa to the 2016 Toa? Honestly, at this point, I prefer the 2015 Toa because I actually know what they look like, and I actually like some of the masks. But I can't really fully make that judgment call because I have not seen it. So I mean, what am I saying? I don't have all the new Toa in my hands. So I'm gonna say as of now, I prefer the 2015 Toa. But who knows? There are some things about the new sets that look kind of neat, so I'm curious. Yes, I do still have the giant gold Makuta. He broke. He has been at home this whole time. I'm visiting home for the weekend. I've been at college, but anyway. But hey, Callan, out of all the Toa, which one is your favorite? Personally, I've always just been a big fan of Tahu because I love red Toa, and because Tahu Nuva was my first Toa ever. So I'm kind of biased, but I love Tahu, so yeah. Do you love or hate Star Wars? I like Star Wars a lot. I have not revisited the original films recently, but I should in anticipation. I know they're good movies. I've seen them before, and I really like them. I am not a huge fan of the prequel trilogy. I know they are not good movies. Oh, thank you for saying that, Giant Makuta. Is awesome. I appreciate that. But no, I'm not a big fan of the prequels. So I just like to pretend that the prequels are not canon. That's just what I do. But yeah, I like Star Wars. It's definitely very, very. It's definitely very. It's definitely a very market thing because it's so big. What's your favorite mask? Ooh, that's a good question. I like the design of the Ruru is cool because it's just like it feels neat, but it's also like kind of an everyman look. So I like that a lot. I'm not sure if I'd say that's my favorite mask though. I don't know. There are so many cool masks. Nuparo has an awesome mask, and so does Huki 2006, the Anika. Their Anika masks are awesome. People who hate the 2006 Anika masks, I don't know why. They're cool. Just because, I mean, they are weird because they're rubber and they don't conform to the normal head designs. So I'm definitely glad they went back to the normal head designs in 2007. But I still thought they were okay. Try to say my name. No one can say it. Toataka Huki. I don't know. All right. How do you change your name? Oh, if you're talking about on Mibit, you gotta exit out and then exit in again and write. And when you click the link again, you can change your name. That's the best way I know how to do it anyway. So anyway, what other questions? How long until the giveaway? I should probably start that soon. Yeah, good point. I've picked up quite a few people here. So yeah, I should probably. It's funny. There are more people in the whatever. That doesn't matter. Point is, Larnu quit. Hookie 2006 mask was bad. What? No, it's not. Oh, I must leave to change my name. I prefer Tahu's form from third. What? Thank you, Huzzah. Hookie is my son. Oh my gosh, these Jala 06 mask was pretty retarded. Yeah, it didn't look like much like Jala. I actually will agree with that. What made you want to start filming Mata? Okay, yeah. What giveaway? I will reestablish the giveaway. I'm going to give away 3 Bionicle sets. Because why not? I have duplicates. So I'm giving away 3 of them. And so, what chances do you think Bionicle has of getting a theatrical release? I feel like Bionicle could make for a great franchise, but LEGO's not really putting their faith in it, which is kind of a bummer. So at this point, not very certain. I feel like Bionicle, or at least the original Bionicle, has enough lore that they could pull from in a movie that it could make for a great franchise. But I don't know. With considering the focus on 2015, I don't think the new Bionicle has enough lore to make a great movie. They can make a basic children's movie though. So I don't know. Maybe. Guys, sub to Toe Lime. Okay. No, Larnu, I will not do that. Just because you're Larnu. Nah, I'm kidding. I love Larnu. Give me a hug, Larnu. Dang it, Lego. Anyway, I shall shine my light on all of you. Okay, thank you, Takanuva. Someone is calling himself Takanuva. The more you know. What's your favorite toe of 2015? Good question. Liwa was probably overall the best. Golly, too. Maybe Golly. I don't know. Those 2 are the best. Have you seen the Captain Marvel Civil War ad? Yes, I liked it. All right. It was kind of weird, though. I don't know if I should re-explain that. What do you think of my self-mock? I don't know. I will click your link and look at it. Let me look at Toa Dragonite. Okay, it is neat. I like the color scheme. That's really cool. The green and the trans orange. That's neat. Yeah, that's neat. Not crazy about that waist edition. I don't know. There's only so far you can get with CCPS in terms of just action figures. You can do lots of interesting things, but as in terms of just building figures, it's kind of there's only so far you can get. So, but I feel like that's kind of holding you back a little bit. But I do really like what you did with the torso, and the spikes look pretty cool. Nice work. It's a neat mock, and that sword is neat too. Cool. Golly was bad. Wait, Golly 2015 bad? Her mask didn't need to be transitioned. That was the original Golly, and I think the original Golly was still all right, even if her mask didn't need to be transitioned. Anyway, Golly. Hello, is it me you're looking for? No, I'm not looking for you. Do you think that the new Kopaka should be sold with the creature or sold separately? Yeah, the combined does save $5 for anyone who. Wait, actually, I don't know. How much is the? Yeah, I think it does save money if you get them together. So yeah, who's your favorite YouTuber? Oh, that's a tough one. Probably Red Letter Media. Actually, I really love their videos. Anyway, ooh, there's a mock called Lego Mock Charlie, Toa of Tempests. Interesting. This mock is neat, although it does have a lot of colors. So, I don't know. Well, yeah, there are definitely some interesting design elements of this, but there's so many colors. I'm not sure I'm the biggest fan. Don't hate me though. I'm not saying your mock sucks. I'm just, I don't know. The lots of colors. I know that holds people back. Some people just. Anyway, can you talk about how bad my self mock is? Have you seen Takanuba Tayo? He's an awesome YouTuber. I'm not sure I am subscribed to him. but I'll give them a look. What are your thoughts on the new Rahi? Some of them are cool. I really like the new Rahi look neat overall. So props, but I'm not sure they're even called Rahi. Who's your favorite biotuber? Probably IDS5621. I love Onapex and Pals, and he's a good friend of mine. My fave YouTuber is Sky Does Minecraft. Oh, I've heard of him. Neat. Thoughts on the creatures? Yeah, they're all right. I like them. Anyway, Mania Mac and Callan. Interesting. Oh, so I think someone's saying that those are his favorite YouTubers. If that's what you're saying, thank you. Hate to be that guy, but what do you think of my submod? Yes, colors are generic as heck, but I plan to replace the red with blue when I get the parts. Okay. Well, it looks like I've now inspired people to share their mocks, which is fine, and I love looking at people's mocks. The only problem is that now that does push back the whole giveaway thing. I don't know. Well, here it is. After 2 hours of photo shooting and video editing, here's myself mock in updated form. Neat. Oh, cool. The silver and black is not the most original color scheme, but there's some cool things here, and it does give you a lot to work with. So there's always that. Not crazy about the Rakshi head as a waist piece, personally. I feel it looks kind of like a diaper in my opinion. But there are some cool designs here. Pretty neat. I like the forearm design, and the shoulders look cool. The body is a little, I don't know. I think it's mostly that waist piece that's throwing me off. Overall, it's pretty neat though. Nice mock. What else is there? I think I skipped over one. Anyway, someone asked me to look at their self mock because it sucks. Toa Pahi Nuvi, Toa of Stone. Well, the body design is a little bit weird, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be a hater. You tried. I definitely feel terrible. I wish I just had ignored him. No, I don't wish I'd ignored him. It's always good to experiment, no matter even whether it ends up with a good looking mock. Because trust me, I've had tons of awful mocks on mock pages, and you can look them up if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. So don't take someone just because I've maybe gotten a little better, which is up for debate. But just because I'm a little better, don't take my word as fact. I'll always just keep practicing and working with what you think looks best, and you'll improve as a mocker if that's important to you. But in my opinion now, mocking isn't as important to me. What's more important to me now are making cool videos. So yeah. Hey, CallanLoF, do you like the no skull villains? Not really. No offense, but I'm not a huge fan of the skull villains. The only one I got was Skull Grinder, and that was so that I could get a Kimu. Yeah, I'm not the hugest fan, personally. But if you like them, that's great. Enjoy them. Okay. So, all right. Let me look at the other mocks. Kazai, self-mock leader. It took me all the way to the comments for some reason. Oh, boy. The pages. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, nice, neat mock. I like the red and gray. Not crazy about the use of those Rakshi limbs. They're a little short, but it looks all right. I don't know. There's something about it. Those though, they're throwing me off. I don't want to be a jerk. Sorry if I'm being a jerk. I'm just trying to be critical because I imagine people don't want me. I don't know. Do you guys want me to just say your mocks are awesome? Because I can do that, but it's not. I don't know. I don't want to just be. Oh, gosh, I'm just really putting myself in a hole here. Tomorrow, everyone subscribes from CallanLoF because he said their mocks suck. Oh boy, I didn't say that though. I didn't say the mock sucks. It's a neat mock. Thoughts on Akimu becoming a Toa next year? If that happens, that is weird, but whatever. They can do whatever they want. Actually, I don't know if it is weird. Maybe it's not that weird, but Nemus. That's kind of neat. LDD gives you lots of cool options. This Nemus mock is cool. And I see you used Gringat's head design. Interesting. Cool. That body design, those arms don't look like they're the most stable in terms of like, looks like they could, the shoulders could flip down, and that would be kind of awkward, but hey, that's kind of neat looking. Yeah, I think that's if you're gonna send me any more mocks, maybe give it a break so that will you make any new mods episodes? Yes, I will. What's your favorite Bionicle toy? Ah, heck, there's one more mock. How about my Titan stuff? Oh, there's shameless plug. Oh, someone linked their own mock. Okay, Titans are really hard, so I got to give people props, even if some designs look kind of messy. Yeah, this is cool. I definitely like the concept a lot. And the use of the, what was that called? The dragon from Brain Attack. Favorite Bionicle game? I don't know. I had the Bionicle Heroes Game Boy game, and that was kind of bad, but but I don't know. They were fun. I also I kind of liked the Game Boy game with Game Boy game where you play as a Telemetro. I think it was called Maze of Shadows. That was a fun Game Boy game because it's like Pokemon with Bionicles. You choose which Toa you want to upgrade. Thoughts on Fenrak retiring from mocking? Oh, bummer. I didn't know he was doing that. Is Fenrak, or do you mean Fenrek or Fen? I don't know who Fenrak is. I know who Fenrek is. If Fenrek. Favorite year? Oh gosh. Hey, did you guys see the 2016 pics with Makuta? The mask? Oh, yeah, I've seen the 2016 mask. It looks all. I like the mask. It looks all right. Not sure I want to buy Boomerang just for that mask though. Monogle's good too, but I always. Oh, if we're including Matanui Online game, then that by far that's the best game. Matanui Online game is a great game. Nice, fun click game. Okay, now I'm looking at Raptor Talon version 11. Neat. I like some of the things. I don't know. I think I see what you're doing, and with that with the arm things, I imagine those flip out to be like claws, but they extend off the arm a little too much. I think the those side things make kind of a neat pattern. I like that, but it's a little too far in my opinion, and I think that's mostly because Lego molded the piece kind of weird. But yeah, that's a cool looking mock. I really like the body design. That's really neat. And I like the use of those Toxic Reaper pack things on the back. He's got like a jet on his back. That's awesome. Nice. I like the fingers. Your hands are pretty nice, effective design. That sword's neat. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And he can even wear a key movement face. The Mask of Creation. Yay, lots of pictures. Neat. All right, so please stops. You make me blind. Oh, Takanuva, I get it. Fenrek. Oh, bummer. Yeah, okay, so Fenrek is leaving, mocking. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but he left us with lots of good mocks, so at least there's that. He made some great stuff. Honestly, I'm kind of in a similar situation. I pretty much build mocks if I need them for a video, but I do not build at half as frequently as I used to. What's my favorite video game of all time? Good question. I don't know. I don't have like a really favorite video game. I'll have to think on that one. But I'm not the most gamer person to ask, so you probably should ask like a gamer if you really want a good opinion. Okay. You always beat it in 20 minutes. Beating Matanui Online game. Can you really? I don't think you could beat Matanui Online game in 20 minutes. If you could, that would be amazing, but I hope not. I remember it took me an hour or two. Good game though. Great game. All right, well, let me see. I think I'm gonna try and set up the. Let me figure out what I'm gonna do for the giving away these Toa. Oh, spoiler alert! Yeah, they're all Toa. That's what I'm giving away. Fun, fun, fun. 2 viewers leave. I wonder if they left because they don't want Toa. I don't know. Anyway, let me see if I can. Obviously, don't want to be creepy, but obviously, if you do want to win one of these things, you're gonna need to send me your address or whatever address you want to go get it at. So just keep that in mind if you actually want to participate. If you want to win what the things. Hey, Jojo.
Zip it up.
Zip it up. Okay. Anyway. What are you looking at? You're a nut. Oh, he lost his teeth. You lost your 2 bottom teeth, didn't you? You nut. You're a goofball.
I'm a hillbilly.
What do I think of the 2016 sets? I don't know. They look kind of weird to me. I don't like the silver on the masks. I'll just say that. Callan's being creepy. I guess.
You are.
Hey, if you want to win
creepy?
stuff, I need your address.
You're
It's
being
just a fact of
creepy?
life.
Wait, you are being creepy?
No, I'm not.
Well, you just said
Someone is
Callan's
spreading
being-
lies. No, I was reading a comment. Someone said Callan's being. People are excited that you're back, I guess. I should. CallanLoF of Fire. Hooray.
Of course they're excited.
Yeah, wow. Egotistical much. They're all saying hi. We can do it over. The address could be sent over YouTube message or Skype if you have me on my second channel. Oh, that's another thing I should update. For all those people who added me on the Skype thing for my second Skype, sorry I haven't done anything with that. College was way busier than I thought it would be, and having a roommate is so hard in order to set things up like that. I like my roommate. He's nice, but he's in there pretty much whenever I am, so it's hard for me to set up that kind of thing. So if you're wondering about those Skype things, I'm thinking maybe I should probably just go back to trying maybe doing. I probably shouldn't say this on a live stream, but I think maybe I'll give just individual Skype calls and not record them, just to hang out, so I can actually talk to people one-on-one. That might I'm not going to promise that though, because that's obviously hard, but I'll give it maybe I'll give it a shot. Do you have Hangouts? I do have Hangouts, but I don't think doing live streams is sometimes hard to coordinate. So I don't know. Shank your brother with a lightsaber. Don't tell Jojo to kill me. Thanks a lot. What is your favorite Matoro mask? Oh, interesting. Probably 2006. The Anika mask is really cool. Cal interviews. That's a good question. I think I might move those to my second channel and do them live action, because honestly, the Cal interviews I don't know, like, I don't want to be that guy, but I feel like they didn't really make do as well view-wise as I wanted them to. So I kind of want to still do it, but I want to do it on a smaller scale so that, one, I can actually make them as frequently as I originally intended, and two, it'll give, anyone who actually wants the Cal interviews, it might make give me actually something to put on my second channel. So that's kind of my situation with Cal interviews. I kind of hope to do them, but I kind of want to scale them back, because animating those were what took just about as much time as any other animation with the Toa, the 2015 Toa, and was like half as successful. No, use the Force instead. I mean, yeah, they did good with views, but I don't know. Not like, they didn't do as well as like freaking as the Toa Bionicle videos. Like, if you're gonna compare them to the Matas, I don't think that's entirely fair, because these Mata videos are old and they were re-released. So obviously they're not going to do as well as a lot of my other videos or new videos. But what mic do I have? I have this crappy old mic. I should get a new one, but right now I have this crappy old mic. Anyway, so that's fun, I guess. Anywho, Gears and Force Awakens CCBS? What? I don't know what that is. What about email? Email? Oh yeah, I could. If someone said what about email? I think they were talking about for if they win the Bionicle stuff. Yeah, you could send me your email. But I'm not sure how you'd want to send me your email privately. But if you have a way of sending me your email privately, I can. Yeah, we can do it over email. Or my email is up on my YouTube page for the business things, so you can send me an email and say, "Hey, I'm the guy who won. Here's my address." Yada yada. Okay, cool. So hope that clears that up. Can we use email to tell you our address? Yeah, you can. But it would be best if you emailed me, and my email is available on my account on my YouTube channel. You just got to go there. So yeah, there's something you might not have known. Okay, so let me try and figure this out. I really should have planned this better, but hey, life's not, I don't know. It's thinking about doing asking like a question about Mata episodes that you might not have known. So that could be interesting. I don't. Interesting. Callan, are you Spider-Man? Am I Spider-Man? Good question. No, I'm not. I'm not actually Spider-Man, but I do love this jacket. What's my favorite food? I love anything I love chocolate quite a bit. So chocolate chip cookies, brownies, great. Teal or purple? Depends if you're talking about with Legos. I think I'd probably go with teal, especially if we're talking about old teal versus new purple. If we're talking about teal compared to old purple, that's a harder question. But still maybe teal, because I like the old teal. Were you recording? One sec. Sorry. Callan is Peter Parker in new Spider-Man film. Well, that would be awesome if I was, but I'm not. I'm sorry. I am not actually in the new Spider-Man film. Trying to think of a good Mata trivia question, because that would be fun. Because Mata is pretty much my thing, kind of. He would be better as Spider-Man than Andrew Garfield. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I don't know if that's true. Yo, we getting a giveaway or what? Sorry, I'm figuring it out. Sorry. Blue or red? Red. I like red. Although blue was my favorite color when I was really little. Red is now my favorite color. Callan, what was your date of your collection when you returned home? Good question. I actually had brought a lot of my stuff up with me to college, but I did leave Makuta here, and he was messed up. I had this cool Lego building that I built for a project, and that was broken. So yeah, as much as I love JoJo, he can be a little destructive sometimes. What is your favorite song / soundtrack? Ooh, I really like. My favorite song changes all the time, but if I were to name a bunch of random favorite bands I like, I would say Rush. There's an artist named Rich Mullins, pretty good. Rush is a great band. Green Day's cool. What else? Simon and Garfunkel, I love them. So yeah, those are just a few that I really like. Bridge Over Troubled Water is one of my favorite songs to sing, even though I have to get really yelly to sing it. and it's kind of silly. Spider Callan does whatever Spider Callan can. Oh, cool. Thank you, I guess. How very vain. I wonder what Kyler said that about. What is your fave band? Oh, my fave band? Maybe Rush. Cryoshell's cool, though. Apart from Tahu, who's your favorite Toamata? Ooh, good question. Like, I gotta say, and this has nothing to do with me voicing him, but Pohatu is really cool in that he could have just been, when Lego originally created Bionicle, they could have just made him, like, he is the most, I feel like he is the least stereotyped of all the Toa, because Golly, you got your wiser woman character who's, she's the brains of the outfit, kind of, making sure the other guys stay in line. Tahu's the angry leader stereotype. Kopaka's the cold loner stereotype. Onua is not much of a stereotype, but he's kind of quiet and just sort of never incredibly developed, unfortunately, in my opinion. He's probably had the least of a solidified personality. And then you got Liwa, who is the rash jumping into danger, rash, yeah, he's that stereotype. The rash character, the really excited, always getting himself into trouble stereotype. But Pohatu was like, I think he's the furthest thing from a stereotype of the original Toamata, because he's just like, he's this really fun, happy-go-lucky guy. And he just loves working together. He's just so thrilled with life. And he's the only Toa who doesn't end up as a bad guy in the alternate universe where Tuyet rules everything. That's great. Pohatu is great. Callan, do you regret Grape Gorog? No. I wish we still had the songs. I do not regret Grape Gorog. Okay, I definitely don't. I might regret Bonkle G2 is the best, but I do not regret I'm in Love with a Kotu, because that song is awful and I love it. Anyway, the rash character. Ha ha ha! I see what you did there. That's really terrible, though. No one is gonna get a Rashsake joke. Rashsake doesn't even do anything anymore. Does he? I don't know. Doesn't seem like he does. Anyway, summons Pikachu. Go Lugia. Where do we get? Is Liwa a rash or a turnip? I don't know. Oh my gosh. What do you think is the most OP Toa throughout all the Bionicle line? Sing Gravity Hurts, Callan. For freedom we rise. Learn to fly, reach the sky. Legend will carry you thousands of miles. Take a stand, hold the land, make sure that everyone's ready to win. Find your speed, all you need. Team up for battle. They changed that line with the remake. They changed it to battle is on and you're mine instead of and we fly. Anyway, that was terrible. I'm so sorry I sung that. My bad. Is Inner Stinky ever coming? That's up to Larnu, and probably not, unfortunately. Inner Stinky probably is not coming. What's going Oh man, now I'm finally gonna go in the comments of my reaction to my singing. Anyway, okay. Okay, I got an interesting question. Okay. In one of the Mata episodes, okay. Oh, you know what? I'm going to introduce this. This is for, appropriately, Tahu Mata. I will be giving you guys Tahu Mata. Only difference is he does not have a large gear. Sorry, I don't have many of those. But yeah, you get everything else is OG Tahu Mata, which is awesome. Point is, if you want to win Tahu Mata, you have to answer this question. In one of the Mata episodes, there are 2 posters from the Bionicle movies or two promotional images of Bionicle movie locations. You have to find me. Well, you have to find those. You have to know what those images are. So get to it. If you can figure out what those two images are in that unnamed Mata episode, then you will win Tahu. That will be interesting to see if you guys get how quickly you get it. So yeah, I should probably continue, but actually, I kind of want to make sure because one of the images I'm not 100% certain what to call it, but the other I know obviously what it is. So yeah. Oh, and they're right next to each other. The posters they appear together in the same scene. So yeah. Let me. Wow. So how's the chat going? I wonder. Okay. Well, people are catching up. Okay, let's see. People are answering. Here, I'm going to clear this up. First person to say it in one message, both locations in one message. So that will make that easier for me. Oh my gosh. Okay, I will make sure I get this. I get you guys right. Some of these are fairly close, but I'm not sure people have gotten it like quite right. Oh no, anticipation awaits. 1 second. I'm gonna be incredibly professional here, and make you all wait for a moment. Oh boy, I'm back. Now I can figure out who got it right, because someone surely got it right in all this time. Okay. Star Killer Base. That's, yeah, you got it right, sure. Oh boy. Yeah, wow, people were going, oh, Star Wars names. Okay, I think someone got it. I'm gonna double check my information just to make sure, but I think somebody got it correctly. Herpaderp. Where's that page? Oh no. Hmm. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. I just want to make doubly sure the person who I think got this right got it right. So I'm double checking my sources because I know for sure about one of them and the other I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I am 100% certain now. And I'm pretty sure, let me go Fred in the beginning just to make sure nobody, no, okay, from the beginning of the double messages that I required. No. Coliseum and Metro Nui was pretty close, but it was not specific enough, sorry. But what, that one was also pretty close, but not quite. The one that won, I'm pretty sure, was Dragoneye with Coliseum and Onu Metru. And he also guessed Onukoro, but that's wrong. It's Onu Metru. So I think Dragoneye won. If you want to, if anyone wants to, if you want to disown that claim because you got that from someone else, feel free. But it was the it was under the Coliseum shot and the what it was under the Coliseum and the what it gosh, my brain is dying. And the Onu Metro, the archives. Someone said Onu Metro. I'm gonna buy technically it's the archives, but I'm gonna buy it. That was the first thing. So yeah. Hooray. Now I gotta catch up with all the questions. See who won. I mean, see what everyone's saying. Boy. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh, Dragon left. Oh no. Oh man. Well, he still won it though. So I can get a hold of him.
No, you can't.
Okay. Well.
You can die.
Whoa. Okay. Well. Okay. Well. Well, if Dragoneye left, that's unfortunate. But I will find him later. He will seek me out after he sees this. So I'm sure he can get a hold of it. I don't want to just redo this just because he there are going to be others. I still have 2 more guys. I can contact him. What do you mean? Yeah, I can't. Yes, I can. I will, dagnabbit. Jojo, they're agreeing with you for no reason. Oh man. Oh.
They do have a reason.
Yeah, they have a reason. It's just because they wanted to win Tahu, but You can contact him on my... Meow for me, Callan. Meow, meow. Okay. All right. All right. All right.
Wait, let me get my cat ears. Wait.
Okay, so I'm definitely not going to do a question like that again, because that one was, I wasn't even 150% certain of. I had I had the basic
Sticky
ideas of the locations in my head, but I was not 100% certain. So,
I gotta go get some pizza.
dang nabbit, are you grandpa? Heck, screw you, man. I can say dang nabbit. I could, just because old doesn't mean I can't say it. Sheesh. Bullies here. Jojo, keep the light on. Oh my gosh, it happened. What happened? Shisu. The meow is almighty. Oh, I think he was happy I said meow. Okay, whatever. Callan, do I like Doctor Who? Callan, do I like Doctor Who? He asked if I like Doctor Who. And the answer is, personally not a big fan, just because, I don't know, I don't really like the idea that there's no set time, because it feels like you really need a set location. If you're going to do a time travel plot, you need a set location to get back to in order to relate with the character. Like, oh, this character wants to get back to, he wants to get back to the 80s. He needs to get back to the future. Or, you know, that kind of thing. But with Doctor Who, it feels kind of depressing, because, like, you have no home. You can go anywhere in time, and you, like, fix time incidents. It just feels kind of, doesn't really feel like there are any real stakes, because there's no set up universe. That's not what I really, so that kind of has kept me from, you know, really getting into it. But if Dragon and I got it. So anyway, back to that. Yeah, Dragon and I got it. So I'll try and get him later. If he doesn't do it, I can always give this away later. So okay, so let's try something else.
Let me give you some.
I don't know. Let me try something that's kind of... Oh man, there are lots of comments. Takanuva, it's butt crack.
What?
Oh my gosh. What are these people saying? Oh no. Mardi Gras, TTV, Callan, what is your name? Caleb. That is my name. So
Your name is J-Lub.
J-Lub? That's not even true.
It is.
Yeah, it is. No, it's not.
Matt, you agreed with me.
No, I didn't.
You said, yeah. Well, no, it's not. You agreed with me. You agreed.
All right. Well, no, I didn't.
You agreed. You agreed.
All right. Well, I got a question for you. I wonder. I this one might be incredibly easy, but there is, and I might have to do. I don't think I'll have. I have to redo this one, but the second toe I'm giving away is Liwanuva. So if anyone wants Liwanuva, this is the question you have to answer. Within Mata, there is one real-life television show that is referenced. Tell me what it is. If there are more, and I'm forgetting, please let me know. Oh no, I'm losing people. Uh-oh. So we will see how that goes.
We will see.
Oh boy.
But
People are doing lots of Solek spam stuff. Oh boy. Say that again.
die. See, there I said it again.
Oh no, not you. Oh, Bionicle in 17 got it. Unless someone can produce proof that that's wrong and there was another television show reference, Bionicle in 17 got it. It is Family Guy. It was it was mentioned in the amazing script by Chicken Bond 2. Sorry to everyone who said it after Bionicle in 17. I really apologize. But Bionicle in 17, you want a set you already have. And I know this because you saw Ignition at Island of Doom. So congratulations. I hope you enjoy the set you already have. That's kind of awkward, but oh well. Yeah. Oh yeah, and Island of Doom. Dang, that was one monster. Good job. Family Guy. Yeah, Family Guy was it. So I'm waiting to get all the. What's my favorite mock that I've made? Ooh, that's a tough one. Because I don't want to be too egotistical, but hey Jodo, you turned the light on. Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for throwing everything off.
You're welcome.
You're mean. All right, so anyway. But yeah, so Liwa and Tahu have been dealt with. And I don't know what I was saying. What is your favorite mock that you made? Thank you for reading that for me so I can answer that. My favorite mock that I've made is I really like my Callan mock overall. I'm really happy with him as a self mock.
What about
The Makuta one, I like it. I like that I was actually able to build something that big, but there are so many textures. It really is not the greatest mock ever.
Did you show them
My best mock.
Did you show them it?
Yeah, they've seen it. It's my most viewed video other than my stupid Tahumi Tear Factory thing. So
What's stupid? Oh yeah, I made
chances
this
are most of them
little
have seen
kid with a stud shooter gun and he doesn't even have it.
say Solek is life. I'm not gonna say that in context, but you already got me to say it that way, so you're welcome. Shouldn't have started the Solek spam.
Just beat it.
Anyway.
Bruce Wayne's gonna kill you.
Bruce Wayne's gonna kill me.
Yeah. Indeed, my friend. Bruce Wayne's gonna kill you. And so this is this little. It's dinner time! We're gonna have pizza! Let's have pizza!
Oh boy. I know I just said it. I don't know whatever's going on. Okay. Here. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back and I will figure.
We have to eat.
All right, well, here, I'm back. So I'm gonna get this final question over with, and Celtic Spartan just left, so he's gonna miss out on it, unfortunately, unless he comes back immediately. Anyway, so the final question, which is for Takanuva, Toe of Light. Sorry, no vehicle included, but Takanuva. The final question is, in one episode of Mata, there is a mask from 2008 that has a weapon in it. Tell me what the mask is and who the weapon belongs to. And all in the same message, please. That will make it easier to know who got it. So I am very interested. Oh, yes, for Taganova, yes, you could win yourself if you get this answer correctly. So yeah, I'm making this as vague as possible to make it difficult. Also, as specific with the mask as you can get, the better chance you'll have of getting the question right. Some people are getting 1/2 right, but the second half is, what does the sword, who does the sword belong to? Not what the sword is, who does the sword belong to? And I feel really bad in one sense because I hate it when people do these kind of competition things to, you know, be like, hey, and then you don't know, I lost. Like, I tried, but I lost. Well, hey, losing these things sucks, and I'm sorry, but I can't give things to everybody. I wish I could. But, so I don't know. I just feel like this is a little better than mocking contests, because mocking contests are annoying in that you feel like there's always going to be someone better. Oh, also the sword is going through the mask. Heads up, so if you're confused. I don't think anyone's gonna get this actually. This one is you do kind of got to be familiar with some of my old stuff to get the second half of the question. I might ask a different question just because if no one gets it. Okay, I'll give you a hint. The sword does not belong to an official Bionicle character. That's a pretty big hint. Well, not the biggest hint, but it's a fairly big hint. All right, someone got it. Sushi Yoda got it. He said Mystica Hound Nuva and Callan. And he is correct because the Mystica Hound Nuva was stabbed through with Callan's original sword that he had as Toa. In fact, I still have his old silver version built, and this is the weapon that was stabbing through. Yeah, I know. My self-mock, yeah, that's really unfair. Sorry. I gave an extra hint. But Sushi Yoda, you got it. Sorry. I'm really sorry, guys, to those who did not win. But congratulations, Sushi Yoda. Congratulations, Bionicle in 17. And congratulations, Dragon Eye. You each win Toa. So I will write your names down. And please send me a message as soon as possible so I can get this out, get these figured out, and send these sets to you. So, how did they cheat? I don't know how they cheated, but anyway. I know. Thank you. Well, I got to like 25 viewers at the most, so that's pretty good. This is pretty good for this on-the-fly, one-off live stream where I was just by myself. Maybe, who knows? Hopefully I can do another one soon eventually, and maybe I'll even give away more stuff because I still have these. I still have some other things that I could give away. But thank you very much for participating. I will see you guys later. Thank you very much for joining me on this live stream. Have a good night. Thank you and goodbye.